What is a mini split? So you may have been reading ads for real estate or even out looking at property, and you heard the term, well, this property has a mini split, or this property is heated or cooled by a mini split. Well, a mini split is a form of heating and cooling, initially designed to be just more air conditioning than heating, but recently we've seen wonderful upgrades to where you're having a lot of properties being heated by these systems. It is a very easily upgradable option to your home. So, like air conditioning, there is an outside condenser, and on the inside, instead of it running through a furnace, there is what they call a cassette on the inside of your house. Most of them sit on an upper wall. They're generally 3-4 feet wide and maybe a couple of feet tall. But there are new ones coming in where they may be lower in the wall, look like a small heater, or even in the ceiling. And all of these operate by using if it's a heat source, it uses the heat pump on the outside, which works through that condenser. And on the air conditioning, it cools the air using that same condenser. They're powered by the electricity, but they are actually work by pulling heat or cool out of the air through that heat pump or the air conditioning unit outside your building, and then it comes through piping into that cassette inside the house, and they can be extremely efficient. They're fantastic units to add air conditioning to a home that maybe has a baseboard boiler heat or another type of heat that doesn't have ductwork. It's also a great option to add a supplemental or even a full-time heating system to something that may not have heat. So what that system basically is a heat pump and an air conditioning where you have a decent-sized exterior unit and then a very compact inside cassette unit that produces that heat and air conditioning inside your home.